Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing T Street. Take two. This mug is one that I got from my girlfriend Stephanie for my birthday. It's all these musical artists because music is an inspirational tool for me and for so many other people. So today I'm going to jump in really quickly. Don't skip the process of creating something great. Recently, someone asked me, T, what's the project that the kids are going to work on for the summer program? Every year we change the project, we change the theme that the kids are going to try to pull out of themselves and create these just absolutely awe-inspiring projects by the end of the summer. In 8 weeks, these kids go from 0 to 200. And so they're like, how do you pull that out of these kids, T? We can't get them to do anything in school. Parents are like, I can't get them to do nothing at home. How do you pull out all of this creative genius in our young people? And I say, I walk them through a process. It's a process. Creating something great is a process. Whatever you do, don't skip the process of creating something great. Don't let your fear of the greatness that's in you keep you from creating something absolutely magnificent. I'm going to walk you through the 5 steps of creativity. How do you create and then produce something simply amazing? And I walk kids through this. I just do it through activities. But the first step that we go through with them is ideation and exploration. I I sit and we do activities that require them to put up poster boards and they brainstorm in their small groups, each team, because it's a competition. They're off in private places creating brainstorms around what they think could be the process or the project at the end. And so they create all these ideas and they put them all up. I tell them nothing is a stupid idea. Put it all up because you want to first start to explore. You want to brainstorm. You want to gather as much information as you can. In this stage, you want to be asking lots of questions. This is that exploration phase. This is the inquiry phase. If this were a science project, it's where you start to ask the questions. And I tell them nothing is out of bounds. Plan as though money were not an object. Just create in your mind what you would do to solve whatever the issue is that we're focused on. It's always to solve an issue because we need to teach our young people communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. And so we tap all of those C's. The next thing that I really want to encourage you, there is something amazing inside of you. I want to teach you how to create the thing that's inside of you. Someone was sharing with me yesterday, they've had this book inside of them. Is there's a process to getting there, y'all. But what you can't do is keep having it inside of you and doing nothing with it. So the first thing is ideation and exploration. The next thing I teach kids, incubation and refinement. In this stage, you're literally letting the idea sit. Once you come up with the idea, you decided what you're going to do. You think you let it sit, and you ask yourself, and you ask other people, "What do you think about this?" You toss it off of yourselves in the groups. The kids all discuss it. Is this really it? Then you start to refine the idea. You break it down into chewable bites, and you say, how can I make this idea? The idea was good. How can I make it better? That's the incubation where it's just sitting for a minute. Take a break, come back to it. Usually I tell the kids for 2 days, don't go over your exploration phase. Don't go over your brainstorming ideas. Take some time away and then come back and make the idea even better. The next thing, develop the foundation. You got to build whatever you're creating out there, whether it's a book, you might be trying to create a podcast. Some of you are creating new art. I'm working on some new speeches because I'm going to be in California this summer doing some amazing new stuff that I intend to throw out that blow people's minds that I've been working on. And so in this phase, I'm making sure that the foundation that I'm building it on, all the points that I want to make, I'm making sure that the points are strong. Because if the points are strong, I can build a storytelling around these really solid messages that I want kids to get. So in this place, you're building a foundation. All right, you're laying it, and then you start to build a framework around your idea. The next thing that you want to do is refinement. You want to make whatever you have. If it's a book, this is the editing phase. If this is a podcast, this is where you have done, maybe you've put out a preview and you've allowed some people to see it and they've given you feedback so that you can make your actual product better. In this phase, it's the iteration. How do you iterate something? You do it over and over. So maybe you've built the structure 3 or 4 times, or you've designed it 3 or 4 times and you've done it over and over. Me, I practice a speech that I'm going to do for kids. I practice it over and over until it's a part of me. That's the iteration phase. And if somebody gives me feedback like, I didn't get that point, T, that's when I get an opportunity, because I've asked other people for feedback. I get an opportunity to make the point more clear so that kids can get the message more clearly. And then the next thing that you got to do, verify it and launch it. Don't let it sit. People create great poetry and they never, ever either publish it or perform it. You just have it for the sake. Verify that it's good and do it. And the way you do it is just to launch whatever it is that you've created. Do the launch. Don't write the book and have it sitting in your car or sitting on a shelf in your room because you're afraid to verify it and launch whatever it is. So there is something great and creative inside of you. Want to know the process for creating it? Ideation and exploration, incubation and refinement. Develop the foundation and build on it. Refinement, make it better. Iterate, do it over and over. And finally, verify it and launch it. Don't just sit on it, launch it. Let me be clear. I'm the amazing T Street, but you know what? There's absolutely positively nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. So I double dare you to create something great. Whatever is in you, bring it out. This is the process for creating something great. This is what the secret sauce is that I walk kids through every single summer. I walk them through it, and no matter what the project is, if you follow this, kids, adults, everybody can create something great simply by following the process. Have an amazing day.